Unbeknownst to me, but pretty much everyone noticed the change in me when I came home. What I didn't really realize is I was dealing with a lot of depression, a lot of anger, a lot of hate for what had gone over there. I was also dealing with a lot of what I know now to be as survivor's guilt, which even today doesn't make much sense to me. It was a pretty dark, dangerous place for me. I'm Jacob Hafes, grew up in Sioux City, traveled around a little bit growing up, but ended up back in Sioux City. I currently work as a lawn care specialist. I've done some pipe welding, pipe fitting, 10 years of that prior to this, but now I'm kind of just seeing where life takes me and what my next journey is.
How old are you?
I'm 31 years old. I joined the Army initially when I was 17. It was in 2008, and I joined as a field artillery member. So I was going to be a cannon crew member. And I left for some training. I did a little bit of training, and shortly after I joined, I found out I would be deploying into the mountains of eastern Afghanistan.
To be more specific, dude, you left pretty shitty childhood.
Right.
And you were going to run off to the Army to kind of save yourself from this?
Right, yeah, that's correct.
And then, so you joined, and did you believe you were going to deploy?
No, I didn't really think it would for sure happen so quickly, but I suppose I didn't really totally think of the ramifications of it all at the time.
And then let's be more specific about this. So you go through the very basic training and tech school, and you get home.
Yeah, so then I get home, and like I said, I was trained for field artillery, and I call my unit that I was going to be being stationed with, and they informed me that I'd be deploying in 2 days. So
2 days.
Yeah, I had that weekend, and then I had to report Monday to start training for deployment, a 3-month pre-mob to our deployment. So
you'd been in the service for 6 months at this point?
Yeah. A little over 10 months or more, so with all the training I had went to. But yeah, and that was another thing too, where we had joined as field artillery, and when we had got to the deployment mobilization training, they informed us that due to collateral damage over there, we wouldn't be doing artillery any longer. And they split us up by groups of 4 and spread us throughout the infantry, and we became infantrymen after that point. So we deployed into Afghanistan in October, and when we got in the country, it was pretty quiet at first, and then we started getting more into the springtime, and the combat kind of fired up. And shortly after that, we had 1st Platoon, which I was 2nd Platoon. They had taken on a mission, one of the biggest IEDs in Afghanistan history at the time. I believe it was 800 or 900 pounds, but it had claimed the life of one of our friends, Brent Maher, and severely injured 3 others in that truck as well.
Did you have a connection with Brett, or was it just working, or was it, what drew you to this guy?
Yeah, he was just an all-around pretty great guy, always friendly, always chatting everybody up, and I'm pretty outspoken too myself, and I like to just have a good time and be friends with everybody. So we connected, not super close, but definitely, had chats and became friends along with most everybody else there. So we were on night missions, which meant we were QRF, Quick Reaction Force, and 1st Platoon was day missions. They were out on a mission. We had got the call from our command that we were being spun up for QRF. And so we started getting ready, and within a few minutes, we're usually in the trucks by 2 minutes. So before that was even accomplished, we were told to stand down, and that our sister company, Alpha Company, would be their quick reaction force. So we were kind of confused at first, but we thought maybe there was a bigger mission at hand, and so we were going to be briefed on something else and head out as maybe something to help them. And we had gotten the call to all meet in the chow hall. And like I said, we kind of all thought we were just getting spun up on a different mission. But when we all gathered in the chow hall, the captain and the first sergeant came walking in, and pretty much everyone immediately knew that somebody had passed away, and they explained who it was and what had happened to 1st Platoon.